Hello, virtual farmers. Bearable Sim here. In today's episode, we will check do size matter. We will pick one of the biggest harvesters and put it against 5 smaller harvesters. I put a maximum cap of money we can spend on our machinery. 600K will be our cap for combines plus additional money for tractor and trailer. It should be enough to buy a pretty neat setups. But if at first we try to spend our money, if after buying 5 smaller harvester, we will still have some money, we will try to put it into next one, extending our fleet to overall 6 harvesters. What do you think? Bigger means better, or do Power of Friendship will win this time? Let me know what you think by leaving comment down below. Remember, like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. But now don't waste our time and hop into our game. So this is our first and only big contestant. The Mighty Class Lection 8900, costing $489,000. With 780 horsepower engine and 18,000 liters of grain tank, it's a real heavy weight compared to our lightweight combines. Also, we have 13.8 meters header connected to pick a lot of our grain that cost another $90,000. The whole setup cost us $579,000. So it's $21,000 under our budget. I could go with John Deere X9, but combine itself costs $550,000. So we would exceed our budget. Against them, we putting the smallest and cheapest combines in whole game. The not as mighty Rostelmash Nova 330 that costs $75,000, which is a fraction of our budget. So we can buy 6 of them. Why? Because header to Nova cost only $25,000, but it's linked. It's complicated, has only 5 meter. But if we will multiply it by 6, we have a total of 30 meters length of headers. So the combine and header cost us $100,000. But it's one more thing that concerns me, grain tank of our small boy, which have only 4,900 liters. Also, we spend our $600,000 money cap. So the win for bigger harvesting size is not so certain. Now we need to talk about our field. We are at the Fox Farms map from Mod Hub. The Field 19 area have 73.75 hectares. We will be harvesting wheat and transporting it to our farm silo. I used Easy Development Controls mod to set our yield bonus to 100%. Just to maximize effort, we need to put into harvesting. Now we need to talk about mods I used. I not used any machinery mods. But I used Courseplay to make our workers as efficient as they can. This is also a reason why you should start using it too. It's really easy to set up. Just a couple of clicks and you are ready to go. If you want an in-depth guide to it, let me know in the comments. Next are REA 22 and Real Dirt mods just to get just a little of terrain and ground realism. So the heavier trailer would be, it will need a much more power to be pulled. And if we are into our transport, we need to talk about our tractor and trailer. I picked up costing $28,900 JCB 8,330 with 348 horsepower engine is the fastest tractor in game. Excluding mods. I know Valtra WR. The power of engine should be enough for our Krone GX 520 trailer. It can hold 52,000 liters of material, so it should be more than enough to equal to the task. I decided that I will be driving next to Combine Harvester to minimize possibility of Harvester waiting for me to unload. After a couple minutes and not a full lap of first headland or trailer I full. But I will have time to drive, unload its silo, and come back before Harvester will be full? Okay, I came back, and Harvester probably not been even filled in half. After 2 hours, 36 minutes, the Mighty Class Lection 8900 finished the job. It leaves some wheat on the field, but it shouldn't be that much to concern about. This task has been easy. I had a lot of time to transport the grain from harvester to silo, and I was always coming back in time before Combine was fully loaded. Now it's time to meet with our 6 small boys. As before, I'm setting up our field to 100% yield bonus with wheat and using Courseplay to use all combines. But sadly, Cowsplay is prepared only for 5 machines on one task. So I needed to be cheeky. And combined with number 6, I will hire a base game AI worker from end of the Courseplay route. It should work, but worst thing is I will need drive-through whole field to unload it. I will be using same transport setup as last time, so JCB tractor and Krone GX trailer. It should work good, I think. And the troubles started pretty fast. I didn't finish unloading first combine, and the second is ready to unload. Also, the height of the trailer not helping at all. It's a really mess. A lot of work, coma-pring it to casually riding next to Klaus. It's a really hard work and fight with the time. Because one full combine stops all combines behind them. So my problem is a transport time and the buffer, as I will be naming Combine Grain Tank. In Lection, we had a lot of time because of its 18,000 liters build and tank. Now we have 6 Novas with 4,900 liters. This worries me a lot. And the problem was bigger and bigger. The transport and unloading was my weakest point, but times are not bad. The length of headers making difference here, even if combines are stoping and waiting for me to unload. Due to problem with unloading and transport, whole operations took almost 3 hours. To be clear, 2 hours and 52 minutes. A lot worse result that I was thinking about. The buffer was too small to get ready and make better time. So if you were considering buying one big combine or 6 smaller and have only one trailer, pick big combine, at least for big fields. Also, my silo wasn't that far from the field, but wheat have a pretty big yield. I harvested about 600,000 liters of grain. And at the end, I want to say the big boy can easily win with a couple smaller guys if he has a condition. 30 meters of harvesting is worth nothing if you can't unload it at the time. This was my bottleneck. I needed to get bigger buffers. So I started thinking, what if I will sell JCB and a tractor, and for it price, I will buy smaller, low-power tractors with cheap trailers. And I started with that. Price of JCB and a trailer was $410,000. I couldn't get anything with power over 150 horsepower. So I picked old Fendt 500 tractors, but the price was $78,000 just for one tractor. I needed to lower my combine fleet to 5 harvesters just to leave money for tractors and trailers, or I could go with a Brewer tractor. Maybe it was powerful enough. Maybe it was cheap. But 25 kilometers per hour maximum speed was a big no-no. Remembering that it can't give nothing if I can't unload it in time. So it will give my bottleneck again. So for trailers, I picked Bank for the Buck class trailer, 22,500 of capacity just for $20,000. It seems like a very good deal. At the end, I prepared Field 1 again to be 100% yield bonus and started harvesting with hope that small boys finally show that they are worth something. I also added Follow Me mod to hire AI workers to be going next to combines, extending their buffer to 27,400. Now it should go smooth, but it goes? It turned out that is working completely fine, but due to Fendt's power shifter gearbox combined with RA22 mods, the first problem occurs. Maybe they got enough power to pull the trailer on hard road. But at the field, it cannot get best gears to drive under field conditions, so at the fields it was that slow it even can't catch up combine. I was prepared and changed tractors to Massey Ferguson MS 5S115. Almost same price, same power, but CVT gearbox. No gears equals no problem? Yes, that was it. Tractor started moving smooth and started getting speed at the field. Maybe they were slower on the hard road 50 kilometers per hour of Fendt compared to 43 on Massey Ferguson. But time I lost on road, I easily regained at field. From this change, no stoping, no nothing. But the worst is at the middle lanes of field, when bots stop doing circles and goes into straight lanes. The problems rised again. Follow Me mod isn't perfect, has a downsides, and one of this downsides, it is blocking combines at the turns when tractor is on a turn side. So I needed to disable AI worker, make left turns manually, and enable worker again. That was a problem, because I needed to unload full trailers too. Problems started to rise. Combines were full one by one. This was a true fight with the time. And you know what? I won this time. I mean, my 6 little boys won! This time we get 2 hours and 18 minutes. Yes, finally we got this. We are better than one big combine. This is it. A big W for those small warriors, all they need a good transport system. That was it. Can we say 5 smaller are better than one big? Yes, but note, time consumed on transport grain can be easily transformed for other type of work, like baling straw at the same time. You can also work on other field or watch my other videos on YouTube. You should check them out too. Also, look at the money we spend on all of our workers. I was thinking that my bank safe have a leak. Money was going so fast. Also, I set up a low fuel consumption. Without it, I bet we will run out of fuel at least in combines and imagine need to refuel them.
Ah,
You are a big boy, you got a big fields, just buy big combines. But you know what? What if we buy best and fastest tractors? I done it too. And this time, it goes smoothly. I took 5 Rostelmash Nova 330, then 5 Fendt 1050 that had over 500 horsepower and a really big tires. Maximum speed of 63 kilometers per hour was also important. No power leak, no grip leak, no speak leak. Everything fine. But we also needed a big trailer, so I picked up 40,000 liters Fliegel. A big trailer for big tractor. Also, I changed my course play setting to do only headlands. This time, whole operation harvest took us only 1 hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, really. We made a record. Now it's interesting because you don't need to spend that much of a time and you still benefit from big time savings. In this moment, I would recommend to use small combines or just buy 2 big ones. They will be cheap than 5 1050s and a trailers also will do work faster. I think I should do video about it. That do you think? Let me know in the comments.